Hello. In this tutorial I'm going to be detailing how the camera tracking and matte tracking process is achieved. I apologize for any quality issues because I have had to capture between a camcorder and Windows Media Encoder. So, let's just get started. You're going to need some high quality footage. Standard definition is okay, provided you use a high-end camcorder, although I highly recommend 720p at least, or 1080p if you can get your hands on the HD camcorder. So let's just open up SynthEyes here. This is the program you're going to be doing the majority of stuff in. And now you'll want to open up your footage. So let's head to the File menu. File menu, Import, Shot. And there we go, Untitled 1. And you'll get this box asking you for certain info. Don't mind it too much. Just the only thing you want to watch is if your camcorder does interlancing. You'll need to set it to either even or odd. In most cases, even will do just fine. If you select no, it's possible you will get some de-interlancing occurring when you're playing back the video. In layman's terms, that's bad. So let's just go OK. There we go. Now we're going to do what's called a loose track. So just click the full auto button there. Yes, this does take a while, you see. After it has computed the blips, it will proceed to actually solving the points. And one thing I really can't stress enough here, if you plan to open this video in 3D Studio Max, as I shall be doing later, you need to make sure that you retain the correct aspect ratio, because otherwise your points are going to be all over the place and the track will come out horribly. Sorry about this wait. I would have used my Core 2 Quad processor computer over there, but it seems to have just locked up completely for some reason. I may just cut the video in post-processing. There we go. Now as you can see it has completed. So let's go OK. And now we're going to do what is called fine-tuning our points. Basically that is just going to get the system to examine each point individually, and then it will cut out points which have problems, like which don't stick, etc. And it will improve existing points. So let's just go to track here, fine tune trackers, fine tune during auto track, and go run. Now this process should not take long. It's only relatively simple and not very CPU intensive. Okay, now let's just close this window here. Now, if you grab this little tracker up the top, this frame drag window, slide it over to left and right, you'll see it has found points on your scene, and those points do indeed stay in place when you move through the animation. Now, just to make sure, we're going to add in a box. So we just go up here, take the box image, and so we got it highlighted there. So create, top, there's your camera, drag out a box and get it positioned right, Let's just move it out a little further. And up. Okay, and rotate it. Just for a sense of depth when we're playing this back. Very good. Now, just drag this across and you'll see what I mean. You'll notice now the camera is moving with the physical camera, and the box looks like it's actually a part of the scene. Now, this is about as simple as camera tracking gets. If you want to do something advanced, like let's say you have an object passing in front of the camera, and you want to have this box disappear behind the object, you will need to do some masking there, track the masking, etc. I'm going to be explaining that in more detail later, but for now, let's just export our camera tracking points. So go File, Export, and you see here where it says Max Script version 6/4/later. This is the one you need for 3D Studio Max version 9 and up. If you want to use Lightwave or Blender, etc., you can use those, but unfortunately I haven't got time to explain those in detail in this tutorial. So let's just go Max Script, and I'll save it on my desktop. Name it Track01. You can actually name it whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And starting at frame 1. For 3D Studio Max, don't take this box. It'll really cause you problems. And go OK. So, you can just close this now. Don't bother saving the file, it's just a scene file. And that's all I can get into this part of the tutorial. Next, in part 2, I'll be detailing how you actually add elements to the scene inside 3ds Max and do a final render. Thanks for watching.